about that. Hi guys, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've seen me on TikTok before. I post there a lot more than here, bear with me. So we're currently in my sit room. I'm sorry if that's cringe, I love an echo effect, okay? So I hate long intros, and I'm gonna get into it as fast as I can, but I was thinking about, I've got several projects that I want to show you guys, so I'm thinking about doing like segments, and I'm thinking about calling it like commercial break in the Sid room, or you know, something like that, like a fun little jingle. Oh, also, you know what else? My bad, I could turn on a light. That's bright. I got this email from a casting crew, casting dude. I don't know, but I didn't know who ZHC was, Zach, and I know that sounds dumb because he has like he's literally the size of Shane Dawson almost, but in the art world, like way better than Shane. Anyway, I don't know why I said that. Pretend I didn't. Anyway, I got an email from the guy casting his new YouTube premium show thing. I sound so dumb right now. Please look past it, guys. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I didn't know about it, and then they reached out and were like, "Here's a link for the application and like the rules and what you have to do," and you know, I decided I wanted to enter, so this is gonna be that video. But if you don't want to stay for that, stay, because I'm doing a really weird project. Speaking of that project, you know what, let me get comfortable real quick. Alright, so I got 3 teeth pulled the other day, and then we went to Hobby Lobby and I found a styrofoam head, and boom, idea was born. Now hear me out. I spent way too much money making a mold of this styrofoam head, and then my thought was I could fill it with resin and put like flowers and lights and stuff in, you know, it'd be cool, and it'd be like a headlight, you know, a headlight, like a literal head, not like a car headlight. And so unfortunately though, I wasn't planning on filming it for YouTube because I'm lazy. But I got that email right after doing the mold part, so I figured I'll film the second half in more depth. So that's what this is. I'm not gonna lie, I already finished the head when filming this, and it did not turn out exactly how I wanted. Let's just, excuse me. Welcome to my first segment of commercial break in the Sid room. I feel like that's not catchy enough. I'll probably play around with it as we go, but peep my mic switch. Okay, so here's this, and then I have it plugged into my computer as a power source, and then because my cord isn't that long, plugged it into my phone, and I'm recording it in my phone. Alright, so what project am I gonna show you first? Let me zoom out. I would go back there to show you better, but cord. So first, in this corner, we have a mannequin that I've been painting. She's gonna be a mannequin lamp. She's gonna be majestic and beautiful. Just you wait. It's nowhere near done. This project is taking way too long. I need to focus on it. But I have so many projects. And she does have arms. They're just in a box because I haven't even started on them yet. So just picture it. I'm going to cut a hole in the neck and then put a color changing bulb up there. And then she's going to have a stand and like a lampshade. I already have it, but it's not put together, or I'd show you. It's so cool, right? Mannequin lamp. Mannequin lamp. So for the resin pouring, this isn't a tutorial. I thought about filming each pour, but I was afraid it'd get a little redundant, so instead I'll let you just watch a few while I answer some questions. I'll slip the 4 questions they wanted me to answer for the audition application thing on screen real quick. You can pause if you want to read them, but I'm gonna go through them and answer them. Number one, where are you from? I'm from Kansas, like an hour south of Wichita. There's nothing here. It's not that cool, but you know, that's where I'm living right now. What is your personal journey? I'm not positive if they want to know just my story or like my creative story, but I watched a lot of other audition things on YouTube because I was kind of nervous, and they talked about their personal story, so that's what I'm gonna go with. So I'll just start at the beginning. On May 30th, 1997, a star was born. No, I'm kidding. I won't start that far back, but pretty close. When I was born with congenital cataracts, and when I was 14, I was diagnosed with glaucoma. If you don't know much about it, basically your eyes have pressures, and if you can't keep the pressures under control, it destroys the optic nerve, so you have to keep it below. Once the vision is lost, it's just lost. My eyes are fine right now, but figuring out how to cope with that at 14 was a trip. Learning to draw, choosing graphic design as my major in college, video editing, it's just... When I was a teenager, I was encouraged by my parents, but other people were like, you can't see very well. Why would you choose a purely visual like field to go into. Why would you choose art when you could lose your vision? But I just fell in love with it. You know, I know that sounds so corny, but wait, you guys want to see my glasses from when I was a toddler? Because let me cut in real quick. Hold on. You have to see this. Let me, hang on. I stashed them. Look at these. Look how thick these boys are. Let me see if I can focus the camera on myself through one of the lenses. Hello, y'all. This is how bad my vision was when I was a toddler. All right, next question. How did you begin doing art on YouTube? I started posting videos when I was 18 in Florida, but they were just speed drawings at the time. I wasn't that great yet, but I just wanted to try. But the majority of what I posted was during college. I didn't post a lot of art YouTube videos in college, though. It was more just like venting. Like, I had to have somewhere besides my schoolwork for the creativity to go, and that's how it manifested. Last question. If you were chosen for this opportunity, what would that mean to you? You know, I've gained enough followers on TikTok that I feel like I could do art full time, but I'm so nervous about it. Like, I have a kid. I need financial stability. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I could do it, but it would be rough for a while. I would be broker than broke, and I don't know if I can take that plunge. But if I was selected for this competition, I don't know, I'd take it as a sign. Like, yes, do it full time. You got it. You do it. Just shoot for the moon and do it. So what would this mean to me? The confidence to actually pursue the dream that I have. And I know that, again, I know that also sounds corny, and there's probably people that deserve it more than I do, but that's the real reason. So that's just it. You feel me? And now that we've answered all those questions, it's time for the next segment of commercial break in the Sid room. You know, I know that I said I was going to try different jingles for that, but that one just stuck out in my head, so I guess that's what I'm going with. For this commercial break, I present to you Slinky Ceiling. I saw a girl on TikTok just install them onto her ceiling, kind of spread out, and she called it her own, like, art installation. Okay, so let's run through all my mistakes, because I made a lot of them. Was buying 6 kits of silicone to make a mold. I should just buy a big kit like what a professional would have used. Like, I would have spent less if I would have done that, because altogether each box was like $34 each, and I don't feel like doing the math right now, but that times 6. So I literally spent like $160 or some shit on silicone for the mold. Way too much. Way too much for this project. But I just get so inspired, and I see something in my head and I have to do it. I need to stop. Self-control. Say it with me, future me. Self-control. Sorry, you all just came to my pep talk with my future self from my past self. Me now, current. Let's move on. My next mistake is somehow the styrofoam from the head, maybe it melted in the back, but when I pulled it out of the mold, there was no dent in the back of the head, but somehow I ended up with a big dent in the back of the head, which you'll see. So my thinking is, after I film this video, and I have proof of the finished thing, and I can ruin it for the experiment, you know what I'm saying? I'm thinking, what if I just drilled out a big spot and then polished the inside, and then it could be like a pencil holder or something, like I could put my paintbrushes in there. It's really weird, but it might be more useful. And I say that because that brings me to my next mistake, probably my biggest mistake. When I was putting the polishing layer of resin on the outside, as I like to call it, you know, after you sand and everything, you use all the different grits, then you could either polish it and put like a varnish or something on it, or as I like to do, because I already have resin, it's probably not the right way to do it, but it's the way I've been doing it. Anyway, you just take a glove and you just smear it and do a thin layer of resin, and then it cures so it'll look like it does when it's wet. Well, when I did that, you saw my setup. I did a flat box to catch the resin, and then a skinnier box, and then put it on there like a post so it could drip down. But then when I pulled the head off of the post, I ripped the wires. So the headlight, it's not a fucking light anymore. That's why I'm saying maybe I need to make it into a pencil holder for my table, because it doesn't fucking light up anymore. It took a gallon of resin. I'm telling you, it took a gallon a gallon of resin. $44 worth of resin at wholesale price for me. So, could I remake it? Yes, but it really hurts me right now. You live and you learn from your mistakes. That was a devastating blow to my ego, I'm not gonna lie. So, reinforce the cables for your lights. I did get some pictures of it while it was curing, so you could see the lights, but it won't be as cool. But in one of the finishing shots, I'm gonna shine my phone flashlight through the bottom and hope that it lights it up in the dark so that we could get like an aura of what it might have been. And you know, I'm kind of pissed about that because this is kind of a big video for me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this could make or break. Not really, but it could provide a really big opportunity, and I messed up the finished product that I was trying to make. You know what time it is? It's time for commercial break in the Sid room. For this last segment of commercial break, I want to show you the road sign that I borrowed off the side of the road. Now hear me out. I took it because it was just laying on the road. It was an old wood post and it broke during a storm, and I watched it for 2 weeks. They put up a new sign with an updated metal post, but then left the wood one just sitting by the side of the road. And after 2 weeks of it laying there, I decided to take it home. It needs one more coat of resin. You've made it to the end of the video. I hope you've made it this far. If you have, subscribe, or at least like it. If you didn't like it, you could dislike it. I mean, any engagement is engagement, I guess. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in the next video. I'll try to upload at least once a month now, okay? Okay, bye.